Moving. Whew. One, why are you naked? Two,
Yeah.
why do you got that shit on?
Yeah, cock out but plates on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, especially the children in this episode. Why, Jake? Gustavo
In Brazil. You know, we joke all the time about this being a family-friendly, kids-appropriate show, and as it turns out, we have an audience base in Brazil of
one that we know of.
12-year-old Gustavo, who asked for some free stickers. You know, you could offer to pay for it, but it's no biggie, Gustavo. I don't know what kind of income situation you're on down there, but
He's probably got like 4 full-time jobs, to be fair. Like,
I will say this, mi amigo.
Wrong language.
2 hamburguesas
Okay.
y películas más bueno. Y algunos para mí and Chris much benefito.
Okay, so you brought in hamburgers. Guns is not the right word. Pistolas or rifles.
El gun.
And that's also Spanish. She speaks Portuguese. 2 different languages.
A lot of crossover.
Okay. Anyways, Gustavo, you're the man. We appreciate your support. Tell all your little friends too, because we'll send some extra stickers for those guys also, or gals, whatever you want. On that note, we are a real estate business, believe it or not. How it works, we don't know. How we're talking to kids in Brazil, we don't know either. But if you need help, doesn't matter what state you're in, we can take care. I'm in Phoenix. He's in Salt Lake. But we've got people all over the country, generally around military bases, because we try to help out the law enforcement, military, and shooting community. But this does translate back to real estate. And for all you guys that think this is too long, we're done with this pitch.
Money.
On to, like, real quick sidebar. We got to do these pitches, though, because this is kind of our business, guys. So you guys that get upset, like, just deal with it. Unless you want to pay for this footage, then. Right? Is that too harsh?
I look at it like this. We have no sponsors. We keep this a sponsor-free. We are the fucking we're the fucking sponsors.
I'm the fucking sponsor.
I'm the fucking sponsor. So, like, hey, you can deal with it because we don't charge you for this, you know? All right. What we're going to get into real quick before I get into my plate carrier setup, I want to do this a tad different and talk about the plate.
Okay. So this...
The heart. This is the heart of the carrier.
Heart of the carrier.
Yeah.
This plate right here, and the plates that you're running are by a company, small company, Hesco, which I'm jokingly saying that they're like the premier body armor dealer for civilian, law enforcement, military. They make some of the Gucciest body armor on the market. This plate right here is their 3800. This stops up to, which is cool, it says on their plates, yours we'll talk about it too. This threat level is NIJ 0101.063.
Yep.
So what this is going to stop is most your average range ammo. Armor piercing stuff, it'll blow right through this. But there's certain units that when they train, they have to wear plates. So if they want to shave a little weight and at least stop rounds that they're using on the range, this would be the plate that they'd use.
Got it.
And that's direct from the rep.
Yeah.
Okay.
And again, we'll have a full video probably in a week or something on these.
On these. So, but just that's what I'm running in my carrier.
Cool.
So for my little setup, I went with the LBT G3 V2. There's a lot going on with that.
2 hawks just like flew over our head and it was fucking awesome.
Just freedom?
Yeah, fucker flying right there.
Back to this.
Yeah.
You all right?
Yeah, good.
Squirrel?
Yeah.
Squirrel?
Yeah.
And you didn't even think about shooting that hawk, which is interesting.
Good, Ed.
So I got my notes in my phone because I don't like the whole paper thing, and I got the little flippy so I can not drop it. So this whole rig, whole price, because that's how we're going to start off with. Rig itself, they retail for $360. When I entered this in to buy it, though, they automatically added a discount, and I got it for like $270. I didn't enter anything in. I went to check out, and they're like, congrats, $270, which is kind of cool.
Okay.
So thank you, LBT. Let's see here. Kangaroo triple pouch, which I'll get into here in a bit. That's going to run you $70. Side plate bags, those will run you $70. These hold side plates, obviously, and ARs, mags. Let's see here. Oh, one thing, you mentioned this in yours, these little tan things on the back are air channels, which again, may or may not be needed, but in Arizona, when it's 120 and you got a plate carrier on, you're gonna want a little ventilation, right? It gets a little musty in there. Those are 40. So all in, I personally, with plates.
Well, you got dangler and then back panel too. I mean, you got other shit.
Oh, I'm getting into that.
Oh,
I got a system here.
Okay, he's got a system, everyone.
Okay, that's just all the LBT stuff.
Oh, got it.
Okay, we'll add the dangler, which is from Faro. Thanks for Faro. Oh, full disclosure, I paid for all this too. So.
Right on.
And then our good old boys over at Haley Strategic gave me a flat pack. So that was donated, and it's their flat pack 2.
Yeah. So and we've done a review on the new flat pack, by the way, so you can go and find that.
Yep. So all in on this, let's see, 40 with plates, I'm around 800-ish, 900-ish bucks.
Not with plates.
40.
Carry the.
Yeah, no, with plates, I'm at like 900.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. So 900-ish bucks, which seems like a lot, but what's your life worth? And
I thought it was actually going to be quite a bit more than that, frankly.
What were you thinking?
Well, I don't know. My completed rig that we already reviewed, not including the plates, would be between $550 and $600, I believe. Factor in plates.
Would be at $7.
Is that little? Okay, yeah. We don't need to split hairs on that right now. People got shit to do in their day. But yeah, anyway,
Correct.
You get a rough frame of reference.
So something cool with this is they don't use 500D Cordura. This is 1000D Cordura.
That's double the Ds.
Double the Ds. I'm a fan of double Ds. I don't know about you. These are all laser cut, which is also super cool. So they got a laser. Yeah. They lay basically the Cordura flat, and then it cuts out. So there's no it cauterizes it and all that all at the same time, which I think there's a video on their YouTube channel.
This is LBT?
This is LBT's YouTube channel on them cutting it, which it shows the whole process. It's pretty cool. Couple of reasons why that would be necessary is that's used as your molly, right? It's hollowed out, so you're gonna feed all your accessories through there.
Tubes.
Specifically on the shoulders, yeah. So these shoulders open up, so you can adjust. All that'll peel open, and you can adjust the ride height of the carrier.
Sure.
And then you can feed all your, whether it's comms cords, hydration, all of it will feed all through here.
Cool.
So it makes it ultra low profile, kind of contained.
Yeah, it's a little different than mine.
Yeah, because yours would hang out on the side.
Yeah, it's on the exterior, yeah.
Which then if something got in there, could pull it. Where this is routed from my flat pack all the way through to the front, which is kind of cool.
Good system.
And then the guys that helped develop this are, you might have heard of them, GBRS.
Oh, this is okay, I actually connected the dots yet. This is the GBRS rig.
Yeah, so this is the rig that they helped make.
Cool, nice.
If you don't know who GBRS is, maybe we'll tag them below or whatever. Bunch of cool dudes. SEALs.
Yeah. Kind
of at the highest level you could be at.
Sure.
They do training and stuff. Really cool content. But anyways, they helped with the product development on this, which is why, a couple reasons, it's ultra thought out, super modular, and low profile. Like, my whole setup idea behind this is if I take out the side plates, I could probably fit this underneath like a Carhartt or like a baggier sweatshirt or like a shell. Yeah. Fairly easy. Yeah. I'd have to strip some other stuff off
a little
of
bit,
it,
yeah. But you could have AR mags and armor.
Correct.
Yeah.
And it really wouldn't, especially with my size, you really wouldn't be able to tell.
Yeah, no, you're big.
So, bigger than you.
You're big.
Not big, just bigger than you.
You mean like 350?
No, I'm at like 280 right now.
Oh, he's tiny.
Yeah.
Tiny, everyone.
I mean,
he's a runt. He's a runt practically.
Yeah. I feel like you're being a little rude right now.
No, it's being honest. You're
on to the next thing.
Big jolly man.
So their side plate carriers are pretty cool for a couple reasons. One, it holds your side plates, which, talking to a Green Beret buddy of mine, I was picking his brain on this setup, and he's like, dude, I don't know anyone on my team that ran side plates. I was like, really? Well, why is that? And he said, from his experience, so if someone in the comments gets mad, this is his experience. Side plates aren't really necessary unless you're doing a lot of CQB and going in and out of doors a lot, which then would make sense, right?
Sure.
You go through a door, there's a guy standing in the far corner. Right?
Yeah.
So he said they're not really necessary for what he was doing. He's like, it's cool to have them and not need them, but he's like, at the same time, if I'm humping 10 clicks into something, it's more weight he can shave, right?
Right.
These double as AR pouches too.
That's cool.
So
these are still LBT?
This is all LBT.
Okay.
Yeah, and these are, I think it's $70 for 2. I did the math wrong and ordered 2, which meant I got 4.
He's got quads.
So I got quads. So one holds plates, one is empty, so I could use it for storage if I wanted to.
Skittles.
It's Starburst for me.
Yeah,
Starburst. And also I could carry 2 for, how many? 6, 8, 10, 11 mags on me if I wanted to.
Yeah, I mean, if you're a real fucking paranoid psycho, you could have 73 magazines.
Correct. Which I didn't because, again, we're in the desert LARPing. We just needed 3. So I added these just for like admin stuff. If I wanted a multi-tool or something, I could add it there if I needed to. Or, shit really hits the fan, I'd rather have an extra couple mags if I have the option. Sure. Right? So these first ones are just empty. There's nothing in them. This has got my side plate, which that's probably where I'd throw a mag anyways. Yeah, and look, to our kind of point that we brought up, which is, look, these are civilian plate carriers. You got to understand, look, the most likely scenario, we were talking about this last night, the most likely scenario where we as civilians, when you as civilians watching this, minus those of you who are not civilians, would throw something like this on is in extreme civil unrest, or there's an alert that, hey, whatever group is going to come through your neighborhood and come fuck with your neighborhood or whatever. But it's slim to none.
When you've got this by your bedside, it's kind of a little silly to me. It's just it's a little silly. Yeah. Okay.
I got into an argument with a guy. He's like, "Oh, my nightstand gun, I got my plate carrier, I got my bump helmet." And I'm like, dude, if someone breaks in your house and you kid up and schwack that guy, you're going to prison.
Court. Think about the court implications.
Exactly, because they're going to be like, well, you clearly were inviting this. Why were you butt-ass naked with a plate carrier and nods on for a guy trying to steal your TV?
Right.
It's like, 1, why are you naked? 2,
yeah,
why do you got that shit on?
Yeah, cock out but plates on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of weird.
Question, I won't get into that. Never mind. So
Gustavo, we're sorry, bro.
Sorry.
Stay in school.
What I did do, though, is this does have a little admin pouch right here that opens, and usually guys will put a little notebook and pen or a map right here.
Nice.
With the way it's positioned, it's just too hard to get to for me.
Yeah.
So I threw on the dangler. Ooh, a little forward observation patch there.
Yes, cool.
But I don't have nothing too crazy in here because, again, I'm a civilian.
Yeah.
I got batteries. I made myself a little battery pack for all your range shit. I got a tourniquet in there. It does have hook and loop in here, as well as some open Velcro.
Oh, cool. Nice.
That you can, slide a multi-tool in there or whatever you need. I just got a tourniquet, some batteries, and I think for the range, that's plenty.
Yeah.
Usually I'd have some snacks in there. Buster took all my Skittles, so.
This fucking guy.
So, I'll have to restock on Skittles, but is what it is.
Word.
And then get to the back. Haley flat pack, like I said. This is their version 2, which, again, we got a video on, so just go check that out.
Great product.
Hook and loop on the inside. It does expand, so I can get more depth in there. Again, I'm LARPing in the desert, so I didn't need anything.
Literally nothing in it.
No, I got, no, not this pouch. Sorry. I do have hearing protection, little extra set of foamies, some more batteries. I do have Sharpie. Stop eating stuff. Why would you need a Sharpie on the range?
I would write down Chris was shot at this time on your body.
That's it. That's
mainly for morgue purposes. I'd be like, Chris stumbled, blew out his knee. I finished him off.
Done.
Yeah.
Appreciate
I just write
that.
Done on your forehead.
Appreciate that. But I really don't have anything in here. I have some range essentials, and that's really all that. Again, someone's gonna get mad, why didn't you do? Look, we're out here playing around in the desert. This is all I needed today for shooting. Okay, if Jake stumbled, tripped, and torched off around and it hit me, well, I'd survive. That's why I'm wearing this, because Jake happens with Jake often. So better safe than sorry. And then again, why would I need side plates? Well, again, Jake is shooting next to me, trips, torches off around. I don't want to take one through the side.
No, that's good, dude. Keep talking. Keep talking.
So,
keep talking.
I mean, that's why, right?
So, yeah.
Did that upset you?
No. I'm calm.
Dad get mad right now?
I'm more calm than you are.
Okay, well. Other than that, though, I'm fairly happy with it. I probably wear it around the house more than anything, and look up listings for clients, and
yeah.
I don't know, go have lunch with my wife with this on, and she makes fun of me, and it's a great time. But
it's a cool rig. You know, yours. So the carrier itself is cut for sappy plates. I'm certainly assuming.
Correct. Yep.
Which is why yours is very filled out.
Yep.
Mine is cut for sappy plates, but I had shooter cut plates in it, so there's a little extra. And your plates are thicker, which again, in the plate carrier, in the plate video, we'll talk about it. There's some interesting stuff with the plates for sure. It's a cool setup. I like it.
It's just a nice little low pro setup. Again, the only time I think I'd ever use that other than playing around in the desert is giant civil unrest.
Yeah.
And that's it.
Yeah.
So.
And I mean, shit, it's, you know, it. Are we that far off?
Well,
Jesus, man.
Not terribly far off, but I mean, at the end of the day, too, this is not to assault. This is strictly like defensive in my house, man.
Yeah, protect.
Like, hope that nothing ever happens. I'd rather have this and not need it than need it and not have it, especially since Congress has talked about banning body armor.
Because I guess if you want to save people from mass shootings, you ban the thing that would save them from getting shot. Does that make sense? Makes sense, doesn't it?
That's neither here nor there. I think that's it for mine.
It's a cool rig. I like it.
I mean, you know, again, nothing I don't need. It's everything I just need right there for the range. So I'm sure plenty of guys are going to be like, add this and comms and da-da-da. I'm not communicating with anyone, so there's just no need for it.
Yep.
So nice low pro rig. Appreciate it. Were you stomping in Skittles because you spilled some and he was eating them?
Yeah, there's a Skittle here he wanted pretty bad.
That's what he kept eating. He kept bothering Buster. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Oh, it's Skittles.